Hello, iRockers. Welcome back to irock-tv. We're in part 2 with Pastor Jack from Impact Miami. Thank you for being again with us here on irock-tv.
Man, it's a privilege to be on this show. I'm excited.
Thank you so much. And we have this whole new topic about mega churches.
Sure.
In this country, we have all this production going to church. And in other parts of the world, there's people struggling to, be a Christian and find their faith. And they even have to hide to be able to, attend church when we have everything here. And sometimes we even complain about the air conditioning. I mean, is that right to attend a mega church? And what is a mega church?
Yeah, I think, the mega church phenomena is definitely something that's got a lot of people thinking, is it right? And I think it's always about context. Naturally, what we consider middle class or upper class here is different in another country. So I think that we as Americans do need to ask ourselves, do we need some of the things that's being given to us through mega churches, or is it just fluff? Is it just bells and whistles? Is it just, gold plates, but it's the same steak, it's the same potatoes, same rice? And I think ultimately, if we're getting the word and our churches have love, that's all we really need. So I think that the mega church phenomena needs to question itself in its, in its extravagance. Right. And also the question becomes, having big buildings, cathedrals, is it necessary versus, starting businesses, starting media companies, communication companies? Because really, Christians right now, we're getting our butts kicked. And a lot of it is communications. And so could we be putting our money in more fluid and transformative way that's going to actually transform people's minds and thinking versus building big buildings and having all this property?
Right. And also it's sad to think that people have to hide. In other parts of the world, we have come across people that could even be killed for being called a Christian or even worshiping the Lord. It's something serious.
Yeah, definitely. I think, when you look at the global church and you see that Christians are living in poverty, they're being killed. More Christians have been killed in Africa, Asia, parts of Latin America in this last century than all the centuries combined. But yet we got pastors that are wearing $2,000 suits and are driving Bentleys. And something is wrong. Jesus was a traveling missionary who, when someone came to him and said, "Hey, can I follow you?" He said, "Look, you sure you want to follow me? Because the birds of the air have nests and the foxes have holes, but I don't even have a place to lay my head." And so Jesus, I think, would be very troublesome to people in our culture, and he would identify more with the oppressed, suffering, persecuted church than maybe the suburban church and the church where all they talk about is prosperity and wealth. So I think when it comes down to it, maybe a lot of the pastors, like in the first century, are more pimps than pastors, or what that word means, shepherds, who are looking after God's sheep. And we need to judge each local church on its own quality and its own merit as to how the pastors are living, what are they preaching, and what are they emphasizing, prosperity or the worship of God and the empowerment of people.
Right. And it's important to actually humble ourselves too, for to worship God. We don't need so much.
No, we don't. We don't. But if God makes you rich, and God's not against being wealthy, then you got to develop streams to bless people. Right. When Jesus told the rich young ruler, "Sell everything you have and follow me," he didn't say go sell your business. He said sell all your excess and give it to the poor. So you don't go sell your business. You don't stop being a millionaire or multi-billionaire and sell all your shares. No, you just ask yourself, do I need a Bentley, or can I live off this Toyota Camry? Can I live with this $300,000 house, or do I need a $5 million house and I only got 2 kids? So the church has to ask itself, is it living in excess and idolatry and greed, or is it living a very humble life and identifying with the poor and with the oppressed Christians and people who are struggling throughout the world, where the dollar can go a long ways?
Very important. Thank you so much for your input. Like always, we appreciate everything that you give to our iRock viewers. And once again, we would love to have you back.
iRock, keep doing your thing.
Of course. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Of course. And see you guys next time. Thank you for watching irock-tv.
Amen.
Ciao.